Hello friends, the no money objection is something very thing which happens most of the time. Most of the customers will tell us that they don't have money, and this is a very serious thing because there are two things. You really don't know whether the customer is saying no need or whether he is saying no money, because no money is a good reason but no need is the real reason. So many times you will need to also use the no need objection formula when people talk about no money. It's very important, and therefore what we are going to talk about today is if that no money is really a no money objection, and you have qualified that it is a no money objection, then there is one thing that I always suggest my customers, and it is called creating a system in your finance so that you are able to manage your finance more beautifully. And this is a very beautiful example. I have personally done this, and it has helped me a lot to streamline the outflow of my money into various things that I want. So this is called the destination account system. So in the destination account system, generally we just go on spending and spending and spending, and many times we have no clue as to where this money is gone. To synchronize all this, or to make an account or to go and try to tally all this to find out which all places the money has gone is a big headache. Generally it is not possible. Many things expenses are happening in cash, lot of expenses are happening from accounts, lot of expenses are happening from credit cards. So all this is all around the place. But what I did is I came out with this very unique idea called the destination account system. If you can use it first, get the benefit, and then talk to clients about it. So I always go to the client and I say, Mr. Client, the reason why you don't have money for saving is because you don't have a system for managing money. The day you have the system, or if you create a system, it would be very easy for you to save the money. And therefore, sir, is it okay if I tell you a system which can help you take care of all your finances, manage it more professionally, and also be aware? Because most of the time the problem with money is we are not aware where it is going, and that is the reason we can't control it. Now what this destination account system does is that, number one, you need to define certain buckets for your accounts. Okay, so like let me tell you some of the things that I did. So one would be your personal family expenses, so that would be one bucket. Your business expenses would be another bucket. You would have your saving and investment, which would be another bucket. You would have your EMI maybe, which would be another bucket, and you would have charity, which would be another bucket. Now all these are buckets. What you do is you open multiple bank accounts. You open multiple bank accounts. You have one account where all your money is coming as income. Don't do any expenses from that account. The total of that account will always show you what is the total income that you have earned. Then what you do, make a approximate budget of how much is the EMI. In EMI, I don't think it is required to make a budget, but whatever is the EMI, as soon as the money comes, you need to transfer on a monthly basis to the EMI account and have an ECS from the EMI account, because then there will only be a monthly inflow and there will be a monthly outflow on ECS. So therefore that amount will be a fixed amount which is there. Then you define approximately how much you need for home expenses and family expenses. Transfer that amount into the account which you will designate as the home expenses account. Get a debit card, probably give it to your wife so she can just go and withdraw from that and make the expenses. Then what you do is, whatever is the charity that you want to do from the main account, you know how much money is come in this month. Whatever 5%, 10% charity you want to do, just put it and let it reside in that account. And as you want to do charity, you can do from there. you will have a lot of control about how much you have done and how much is there. If somebody comes to you for some charity, you can just look at that account and see if there is money. So it would be easy for you to decide whether you would like to give that charity. Then there is the account where you will keep the business expenses. So you know approximately what's your business expense, you put it there. You define how much you want to save, put it into the saving account. The minute every month income comes, you just distribute into these accounts and then have the money spent from there. So all the business expenses for your business will only be done from the business account. So obviously you will have a lot of control over it. You have money, it will be seen and you can make the expenses. You don't have money, you can take a call not to do that expense or defer that expense, or maybe borrow for a short time if it is really very important. But otherwise your personal expenses also you can decide. So after a certain point the money will not be there and obviously you will have to take a decision not to do, not to do those expenses. So your saving and investment doesn't get suffered. Sir, the only reason is why we don't have money is like Adam Smith says, that nobody will have money because your expenses will always rise to match the income available, and therefore unless you have a proper system through which you can operate, it will not be possible for you to have this money. It's as simple as that. And therefore, sir, I think what you need to do is you need to start getting into setting up these 5 or 6 accounts, define which accounts you want to have, and you will find lot of confidence and you will feel very excited at the end because how you have managed, you have been able to manage the money in a particular flow. Whatever money remains in the income account, because if they have not been put into all the other buckets, you can decide to do some entertainment out of it, or maybe you want to go for a travel or whatever, if that is not budgeted, then that money, or it could go into additional savings. So end of the year, whatever remains accumulated in the income, you can always push it into investment so that some of your goals can be mapped to that and those goals can be funded. This is, my dear friends, a very interesting thing. As an insurance agent, as a development officer, you should also try to create this kind of account, because once you create it and then once you start using it, you will find lot of stressless in the area of finance. You will become very stressless, and then if you suggest to customers, then I think customers also can take this benefit. And once you tell this to your customers, you will find that they no more start cribbing about the money, because they understand they don't have a system, and that is the reason why they don't have the money. So please suggest this system, and once you suggest, the clients will think you are a very professional person. You are not just interested in selling policies, you are not just interested in taking money out of the pockets of people, but you are really there to help and guide and kind of be with them in this whole journey of funding all their responsibilities, funding all their goals. That is what this video is about, and I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked it, please press the like button and also comment about how you liked the content of this video. Please put comment about if you have been able to use it and get some sale closed because of these ideas. And also please don't forget to share and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss all these very powerful videos. We are going to come out with many videos on objection handling, and it will help you close sales much better. Thank you.